Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I'm bringing you a new episode of the Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 8, episode 10. Let me bring my mic a little closer. Season 8, episode 10. Um, do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a whole lot. I appreciate y'all. Anyway, oh boy, Love and Marriage Huntsville. This show is getting on my nerve. Okay, I'm just being honest. I am being honest. This show getting on my nerve. A lot of like the scenes seem like they're like staged, and a lot of storylines. They got a lot of like stupid storylines and stuff. Yeah, this is really getting on my nerves, and it's usually when Martell is on the screen, it seems so staged and contrived. That's just my opinion. But let's get into this episode. Uh, Nell goes and visits Chris. Both of them got on light blue. They're really cute. But she goes and visits Chris. He tells her that not Stormi, Sunni and Moses are looking for a property, and he's showing them the property. Nell was like, isn't that conflict of interest? And he said, no. He said, because, it's just business. I'm just selling them a property. And so she was like, but destiny and stuff like that. And he said, what? Whatever. It's just business. And I personally agree with him. I sell a house to Sunni and Moses too. It's just business. I mean, come on. I deliver their baby because it's just business. They gonna pay me. I'm gonna deliver their baby. Okay. So she also says that they need to talk to their children about them borrowing money. I think this is a storyline because all she got to do is say no. Why you need to talk to all of them? Okay. Tell them one by one. No. No. I'm not doing that for you. No. I don't understand. I don't understand. So anyway, so Chris goes down, oh God, to Martell's property because Martell, quote unquote, built the house. I don't know if he built it, rehabbed it, whatever the case may be. He owns this property, and he needs to sell it. So Chris is the realtor, and he's showing this property. So Martell was like, "Well, who you showing the property to?" He like, "A couple," and he like, "Do they live in here in Huntsville?" No, they from out of town. They looking here to relocate here. Martell, you know who he's showing this property to, and furthermore, Chris, why you being so coy with the whole situation? Why don't you just come out and say you is showing the property to Sunni and Moses? Did he know Sunni and Moses? What in the world are y'all ask? Why is he asking all these questions, and why you being so coy about the stupid shit? Excuse me, golly, stupid. I was so mad at this scene. I was like, come on. Why you just can't say you showing this Sunni and Moses? Why you got to beat around the bush and go over the river and through the woods. Ooh, they are playing in our faces. Playing in our faces. And I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. And if people didn't ask me to review this show, I wouldn't be. Okay? I wouldn't be. Whew, anyway. So Sunni and Moses arrive. I don't know. Is this Sunni's look? Is this Sunni outfit to look at houses? Or just this house? Because if this is her look to go to houses, that's not a good look. She got on some pink thigh-high boots with some cut-off shorts and a sweater. It's all ridiculous. But the thigh-high boots, a lot of people don't want you to walk in their house with your shoes on. So you got to sit down somewhere and take these thigh-high boots off and leave them at the door. And then sit down somewhere and put them back on. That's not a good look. Next to the fact you got on shorts and a sweater. You cold at the top and cool at the bottom. But your legs are cold, so you got on thigh-high boots. What? I was about to really cuss. What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry. I had to bring that. The hell is going on? So she was talking about, this is a cute kitchen because, I like to cook for my man. Ain't nobody trying to get your man. Ain't nobody trying to get your man. Okay, so you can cook for him all day long and twice on Sunday. You could not cook for him all day long and twice on Sunday. Nobody's trying to get your man. Point blank, period. So she said that she in the second round of IVF. Okay, anyway. So Martell said you can't help who you fall in love with. But he said, he told Moses, if you hurt Destiny, then it'd be me and you. And then Chris was like, you picking sides because, you always talking about us picking sides. You picking sides too. And so Martell was like, y'all pick the side. Y'all pick Melody's side. And so Chris was like, Nell picked Melody's side. I am neutral. Okay. Martell visits Stormi at the warehouse. She was like, what was up with you and Trisha at my house? He was like, I hadn't seen her in a long time, so I introduced myself. And he admits that she came over twice to his house, but they ain't do anything. Then Stormi tells Martell that she was arrested for the same thing. He was arrested for harassing communications or something like that. So, okay, anyway. Kimmy or Maurice go to dinner with Moses and Sunni. Kimmy, come here, Kimmy. From one nurse to another. Your earring shouldn't be hanging this low on your ear. You can damage your earlobe like that. Okay? Get some lighter earrings before you rip a hole in your earlobe. Okay? And that earring was broken as well. But it was too heavy for your ears. You a nurse. And them earrings weren't cute no way, so you could have picked some better. You could have picked some other earrings. Oh, they get on my nerve. So Sunni and Moses come. Sunni, you had on a better dress. A better dress. Yeah. Okay. But you were dressed appropriately. You wasn't dressed appropriately looking at housing. Kimmy said, y'all moving to Huntsville. She said, isn't that rubbing salt in the wound? So Moses trying to, show his education. He said, no, that's not rubbing salt in no. He said, that's not rubbing no wound. Then he stopped because he messed that up. And so Sunni had to start talking. But he said that ain't no rubbing no wound. And yeah, he stopped. So I knew what he was trying to get to, but it didn't work out for him. And he said synced another time during this conversation. But I'm gonna give him some grace because Destiny said he only got a 9th grade education. So I'm gonna give him some grace. Okay. But we learned that altogether you have done 15 years in prison. You ain't get your GED at prison. You ain't get your GED. Because that would have been a good time for you to get a GED. Okay? While you trying to keep, men out your booty. You could have got a GED too. Okay? I'm just saying. But he spent pretty much most of his adult life in prison because he started at 17. So it is what it is. And they said that they're doing IVF, and Maurice was like, I'm glad y'all doing IVF in St. Louis and not in Alabama, because Alabama got some retarded laws about IVF, about abortion, about all of that, so, yeah. So, yeah, they got stupid laws. Anyway, they said they want twins. They want a boy and a girl. They want one and done, basically. I think that Angela Bassett and Courtney Vance had twins, a boy and a girl, and they did IVF as well. And they had twins, a boy and a girl. And they had and they're about 18, 19, somewhere in there. Yeah. So I understand that. But come here, Sunni. Come here, girl. Your man don't like your man is attention seeking. So when you get pregnant with these so-called twins, and you have your twins and everything like that, and you can't devote the time that you did before your babies to him, or during 9 months of pregnancy, because that pregnancy gonna be hard, because you carrying twin, and you ain't gonna want to be bothered. Okay, you ain't gonna want to be bothered. That's when he gonna cheat. That's when he gonna find somebody else to keep him company. Okay? Mark my words. If he don't cheat with phone in. Okay. Allegedly. If he don't cheat before then, that's when he gonna cheat. Because those type of men need attention, and they don't understand why you can't give them that attention, because you giving that attention to they babies. Okay. and it's babies, not babies for you. You giving they babies that attention, and they want that attention for themselves, and they don't understand the complications that you may not be able to give them that attention at that time. You may be tired, and that excuse gonna work for a little bit, but after a while, he going to look for somebody else. Point blank, period. Oh, but Maurice asked, well, when they said they wanted twins, Maurice's face was like this. He said, y'all do everything fast. But Maurice asked a good question. He said, well, what is your turning point, when he was talking about his prison stint? And he said the last stint is probably the longest stint, first and foremost, but the last stint where he lost his grandmama and his sister to coronavirus. And then he lost his brother and his uncle. So Kimmy invited them to a taste testing, and she's probably going to invite Destiny, and she's probably trying to get them to talk civilly, because the last time they talked wasn't civilly. So she probably trying to get them talk civilly so they can probably be a happy family. We'll see. So Nell is hosting. Chris and Nell is hosting their dinner. So Kiki is the niece. Kayla and Chris Jr. are Nell and Chris's children. And Lance is Nell's child. So Nell just flat out said, don't call me for nothing unless it's emergency. And I'm only doing for my kids, my grandchildren. So the niece bust out crying because she was like, y'all the only family I got. Y'all the only parents I got. Because my parents, I don't have a mama and I don't have a daddy. But apparently the mama and the daddy still living. I thought they was deceased, but the parents still living. They just don't have nothing to do with her. That's a doggone shame. I can't imagine. But I am raising my niece, and my sister's alive too. But she raised her too, so but she living with me right now. But I do for her just like I do for my own son. So, when she's 21, I can't cut my son off because he's 16. I try to though. But I tell them no. I tell them no. They don't believe me dry. Listen, Auntie ain't got it. Mama ain't got it. So you better figure it out a way. But they don't. They're like me. They don't like the old people nothing. So they don't. If I give them something, especially my niece, if I give her something, she always gonna pay me back. I have to literally tell her, you ain't got to pay me back, boo. You ain't got to pay me back. My son, on the other hand, he sometime, mama, can I have? Or mama, can I borrow? And sometimes the mama, can I borrow still can I have? But, so I don't know what they was doing when they was raising their kids. But all kids are different, so I'm not gonna judge them on their on their parenting abilities. I'm not gonna judge. But they agreed to go to counseling, the family, except for Nell, because apparently Nell don't want. She feel like she don't need help or whatever. I don't know. I think that's a storyline too. How you gonna suggest something for somebody and not do the same thing? I think that was a storyline. But when you can guess, foresee, storylines and made up stuff on reality TV, maybe they need to revamp it, or maybe y'all just need to discontinue it, okay? Because this is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. And it's stupid. It's stupid. It is. But I shall review it because my my cousins, my T squad, they want to see it. So I continue to review it, and that'll be that. But this is your girl, msyelladiva. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And I'm out of here. Peace, y'all.